Attraction isn't just about looks or luck. It's about positioning yourself in a way that makes you irresistible to the person you desire. This is where the charm score comes into play. If you understand how people form unconscious preferences, you can strategically position yourself as their ideal partner. And if you're not sure how to position yourself, don't worry. There's a universal strategy that works almost every time. The universal positioning strategy: confidence and assertiveness. If you're at a loss for how to make yourself more appealing to someone, start with confidence. Self-confidence is one of the most attractive qualities because it signals strength, security, and leadership, things that nearly everyone finds desirable. However, confidence only works if it's authentic and balanced. If it veers into arrogance, it backfires. Confidence should feel effortless and natural, like you know your worth, but you don't need to prove it. Using clothing and subtle cues to create attraction. People are drawn to what feels familiar and comforting, even if they don't realize it. One way to create an unconscious connection with someone is through mirroring their subconscious preferences. For example, if your beloved often wears black, it's not just a fashion choice. It might be a subconscious attachment to the color. Maybe it makes them feel powerful, mysterious, or secure. If you subtly incorporate more black into your wardrobe, they'll unconsciously associate you with those same qualities, creating an invisible bond. This doesn't mean you have to change your entire style. Just tweak small details to create a sense of similarity and familiarity. The security factor: why confidence and strength matter. While attraction varies from person to person, one nearly universal factor, especially for women, is the need for security. This isn't just about physical safety, but also emotional and financial security. Men who exhibit traits like self-confidence, courage, charisma, ambition, and strength often stand out because they signal stability. If you want to attract someone who values security, emphasize these traits through your actions, decisions, and presence. This doesn't mean you need to act tough or pretend to be someone you're not. It simply means owning your strengths and being decisive and reliable in your actions. Love and shopping. The psychology of how people choose partners. People choose romantic partners the same way they shop for products, by following their natural preferences and decision-making styles. Visual people are drawn to appearances first. They'll initially be attracted to how someone looks and presents themselves. If your beloved often uses phrases like, "I see what you mean," or "that looks good," they likely prioritize visual attraction. Kinesthetic people rely on how something feels. They'll be more drawn to your physical presence, the way you move, or even how comfortable they feel around you. If they often say, "I feel like," or "that doesn't sit right with me," they process the world through touch and sensation. Auditory people connect through sound, your voice, tone, and the way you communicate. If they frequently use phrases like, "that sounds right," or "I like the way that rings," then how you speak matters just as much as what you say. To deepen your connection, pay attention to how they shop and communicate. Then subtly align with their preferences. If they are highly visual, improve your appearance. If they are kinesthetic, focus on deep emotional and physical connection. If they are auditory, refine how you speak and the way you express your thoughts. Everyone has a set of subconscious criteria that influences who they're attracted to. Some people prioritize ambition, while others value humor, kindness, or social status. The key is to identify what your beloved values most and subtly highlight those qualities in yourself. For example, if they admire practicality and stability, showcase your discipline and responsibility. If they value adventure and excitement, position yourself as someone who loves new experiences. If they appreciate intelligence, engage them in meaningful conversations and showcase your curiosity. This doesn't mean changing yourself. It means bringing out the aspects of yourself that naturally align with what they find attractive. You don't have to check every box on someone's subconscious list to win their heart. If you meet some of their key criteria, you can override the rest using 2 techniques. 1. Induced addiction. This is when you create emotional highs and lows that make you memorable. Unpredictability and intensity keep people emotionally hooked. Think about how people get addicted to suspenseful TV shows. It's the contrast of tension and release that keeps them engaged. 2. Induced excitement. If you bring adventure, spontaneity, or emotional depth into someone's life, they'll associate you with those heightened feelings, making you more appealing than someone who simply meets all their criteria. When done correctly, these techniques make people compromise on things they originally thought were deal breakers, as long as you meet their core needs. For example, someone who always swore they'd never date someone from a different background might change their mind if the emotional connection is strong enough. A person who thought they needed a quiet, reserved partner might find themselves drawn to someone energetic because they create excitement and unpredictability in their life. People's criteria evolve over time, so if you create an intense emotional connection, you become the exception to their rules.
And action.
Subconscious preferences are not fixed. They shift based on life experiences and personal growth. What someone finds attractive at 20 may not be the same at 30 or 40. For example, a man who values frugality early in life might later seek a partner who is more financially open if he experiences abundance. A woman who once preferred a carefree, adventurous partner may later prioritize stability if she goes through a major life challenge. If you want to maintain long-term attraction, pay attention to these shifts and adapt as needed. Attraction is not just about getting someone's interest. It's about keeping it by evolving alongside them. Attraction isn't random. It follows psychological and emotional patterns that you can consciously influence. By using the charm score strategy, you position yourself in a way that makes you familiar and relatable by mirroring their subconscious preferences. You become a source of security and confidence by displaying strength and assertiveness. You become emotionally engaging by using induced excitement and addiction techniques. And you align with their true needs by meeting their subconscious criteria. When you do this right, you're not just someone they like. You become someone they feel drawn to on a deeper level. So the real question is, how are you going to use your charm score to position yourself as completely unforgettable?